Chapter 4. The Dangerous Life of Mice on the Planet of Cats. While Sciency was away, 2 little mice, Dickie and Ricky, took charge of his home. No, don't think they sneaked in without permission. Some time ago, Sciency had found them hiding under an old watering can in his garden. It was pouring rain, and the 2 skinny mice were shivering, huddled together to keep warm. The scientist cat took pity on them, brought mice into his house, fed them, and made a cosy little bed for them out of an old hat. Soon, the cat and the mice became friends. They stayed with Sciency, and since he was a single cat, the mice became his pets. He fed them and even told them about his plans. The 3 of them lived as kindred spirits. However, Sciency never told anyone about them, not even his best friend, Mechanic. On their planet, mice were considered the main enemies of cats, and keeping them in the cat's home was against the law. Though deep down, Sciency disagreed completely. He bought them a dollhouse, which the mice turned into their cosy little home. He also told them to eat only what he would put on their plates, not to wander all over the house, and not to touch anything. That morning, after Sciency rushed off to Mechanic's house to share his incredible news about the new planet, Dickie and Ricky immediately crawled out of their dollhouse. They enjoyed a hearty breakfast and settled on a soft pillow on Sciency's bed to watch TV. Oh, what horror was being shown there. A grey cat was chasing mice around the dark basement with a huge electronic net. He glared with his green eyes and meowed loudly. The poor mice trembled with fear and tried to hide, but they didn't always succeed. The cat managed to capture them in his electronic net. They caught the mice themselves, finding them effortlessly even in the darkest corner. Once caught, the cat would transport the mice to the most remote areas of the planet, the jungles. A voice on the TV announced, "Our brave super cat Foggy is doing an excellent job. A new batch of mice will be sent to an uninhabited jungle island today." Dickie and Ricky shivered in unison. Life on the planet of cats was getting more and more dangerous. They were so shaken that they didn't notice Sciency bursting excitedly into the room. The Professor Sciency also stared at the screen, where the super cat darted through the basement like lightning. "That's exactly who we need!" he exclaimed. The mice turned their heads toward him. "Who?" "We're flying to the planet of hairless cats. Mechanic is building the rocket, and I'm recruiting a crew. A brave super cat like Foggy is just what we need for such a dangerous interplanetary journey. I must find his home phone number and call him immediately." With that, Sciency rushed off to his study. "What a nightmare of a cat," said Dickie, watching the grey super cat trying to lure small mice into a trap. "Not a cat, a horror," agreed Ricky. "We dreamed of flying away with Sciency to find a peaceful planet for mice." Dickie sighed. "Ugh, our dreams will never come true. How can we travel on a rocket with that monster?" Ricky furrowed his tiny brow. Just then, they heard Sciency's voice, who was in his office talking on the phone. "Mr. Foggy, I have a very interesting proposition for you."
5 bold cats with tails held high, chasing stars across the sky. Through the night, on paws they roam, off to find a brand new home. Meow, meow, let's explore to the planet we've never seen before. Adventurous, hearts and spirits strong, to the unknown we all belong. tin cans